Now, I'd like to share with you actually what to say and do during an introductory coaching session so that clients sign up and hire you right on the spot. Would that be valuable? What if instead of just teaching you, what if I actually just showed you and I actually signed someone up right now? Who wants to be signed up? Anyone? Okay. Nice. So I'm either getting the people who are like really ready to sign up, or I'm getting the people who are like, I'm going to show him how hard it is to sign somebody up. We'll just let him try to sign me up. That's okay. I'll take any kind, But anybody who'd like to come up here with me, my job isn't to sign you up. That's not my job. When I'm doing an introductory coaching session with someone, my job is not to sign someone up. My job is to help someone get really clear on what they want, really clear on what's holding them back, see if they're interested in what I even have, if they're even interested in what I have, if they're interested to hear about my coaching, and then if they are, to help them make a decision about it. My job is not to sign them up. If they think what I have to offer is valuable and worthwhile for them, and they decide they want to sign up, I'm so glad for them because of the coaching they're going to be getting. I'm so happy for them. I'm also happy for me, but it's not, in the early days, getting a client meant I can catch up on my mortgage payments, and then I'm not going to lose my car. Now it means awesome, great. It's cool, it's nice, but it's not going to make a huge impact on no one client is going to make much of an impact on my business. No one sale. Maybe if Oprah Winfrey hires me to coach her, then that could make a huge impact on my business for obvious other reasons. But for the most part, just the money from anybody hiring me is not going to make any significant difference in my business, but it can make a really significant impact in their business. What coaching will do for them is far more powerful than what some extra money will do for me. And I want them to sign up for the coaching for what it's going to do for them, not for what it's going to do for me. Yes, I'm happy to get more customers. I definitely want more customers. I'm in no way saying I don't want more customers. I want more customers. And I want the customers I have to buy even more stuff. But when you come from a place of where you're unattached, then you have much more power within the situation and influence. Okay, so why don't I bring someone up who would like to come up with me and have me help them get clear on their vision and direction, uncover challenges, and maybe if they're interested, hear about what I have available to offer. Who here would like to come up and work with me? Raise your hand and keep it up high if you'd like to. Keep it up high. Hang on. Okay, keep them up high. What happened, Alina? I saw your hand up a few minutes ago. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm going to pick someone over on this side, so you guys can put your hands down. And you're not sure. Maybe, maybe not. All right, let's see. Okay. Furry thing. Olga? Okay. Let's give it up for Olga. Come on up.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, great. Great to meet you. Okay. Have a seat. Just hang on to that for a second. I'm going to put it on this table.
Thank you.
Yeah. Actually, I'll put it back here. Thanks. No, yeah, that's why it's extra.
Yeah.
All right, we'll save that for somebody who's going to cry later.
Now, it is hot up here. He's right.
Yeah, well, I'm... Okay. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Who here thinks Olga's going to sign up? Who here thinks she's not going to sign up? Wow, well, more people voted yes than no. Yeah. How about you guys take a side? Yeah.
What do you think, Olga?
I don't know. I'm completely
Well-
open. That's the good news.
Awesome. Okay. Well, it doesn't really matter. I don't know.
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah, she's going to get close. So she can only get close.
Well, she could get closed and say no, because she gets closed off because maybe something I say or do could make her feel that way, which happens a lot in introductory sessions. In fact, me just saying whether she's going to sign up or not could potentially make her go, I don't know, is he really just trying to sell something? Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen. I've done a lot of these on stage before, and sometimes they sign up and sometimes they don't. It's kind of a lot like real life. Yes. And I used to do these as just demos, just for the sake of, as an example, and not actually sign clients up. Like maybe I would just be like, oh, hey, I want to show this works on relationship coaching too. And so I'd bring somebody up, and then I'd take them through free sessions that sell and get them to the point where they probably felt like they would sign up, but I wouldn't actually sign them up because I don't do relationship coaching. It's just, it's just. But now, I just do it for real. It creates a lot more tension in the room. Can you guys feel it?
I feel it.
And it's better. It's more learning, right? It's like it's more real when it's real. So who knows what's going to happen? But nothing but good can happen, because even if she doesn't sign up, she's going to get value from our time together, because she's going to get more clarity and hopefully more motivation. In fact, there's 3 things that happen from intro sessions that are really powerful and valuable for anybody that has a session. Number 1, they get greater clarity about what it is they want to achieve. Number 2, they get greater clarity about what their challenges are. And number 3, they get greater energy, enthusiasm. They get renewed, re-energized, and inspired. Sound familiar? Okay. Who here has free sessions that sell, by the way? Okay. Who here does not have free sessions that sell? Oh, my goodness. Well, you're lucky to be here, especially. It'd be helpful. I highly recommend it. I'm basically going to teach it to you right now, so maybe you don't even need it. That said, I recommend it. It still goes way more in depth, and it's really good. Okay.
Are there napkins back there by any chance? I think I
You wait
saw
right
you
there.
sneaking.
Yeah,
napkins.
see.
Thank you. Before we begin. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll just leave it right here.
Perfect.
Yes.
Just in case I cry.
Just in case you cry or the next person. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's warm up here, but it makes your nose run because it's still kind of cold. It's kind of weird. I guess the lights heat up everything, but not noses. Okay. All right. Olga, I'm going to ask you to do your best to talk into the mic.
Okay.
I'd like you to be as real and open and honest as you could possibly be in front of 100 and something people and hundreds more on live stream. Anything you don't feel comfortable sharing, keep to yourself. Okay?
Okay.
And anything you feel comfortable sharing, please share. Okay? Share as much as you can.
Okay.
All right. So tell me a little bit about yourself and your business.
Well, my name is Olga. I moved to Los Angeles 4 months ago. I'm an actress. I've also been buying and flipping real estate. I moved back to LA and I have a home there that I turned into a communal home, so I throw events out of there. I've been dabbling in healing and coaching people to basically unlock their creative side. And yeah, when I signed up for this, it's basically because this is the place of most resistance for me, creating money for myself as a business entity. So as confronting as that was, I was like, I just have to jump right in and go to the heart of where I need a breakthrough. So yeah, I'm not really sure what kind of coach I am yet. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And do you have clients right now?
No,
Okay. And you want clients?
I do.
Okay. If you could wave a realistic magic wand, how many clients would you like to have?
10 a week would be pretty great.
And how much money would you like that to generate you?
I'd like to say about 500 per client, or at least 1,000 per client.
Overall, how much would you
Overall,
like? Yeah.
a month.
Okay, monthly.
Yeah, it's easier for me to think in those terms.
Okay.
10,000 at least.
Okay. And once you have your 10 clients a week and your 10,000 a month, what's the next level, do you think?
The next level for me financially, or 50,000 a month. Yeah, and these numbers are big stretches for me because I'm used to working for someone else. So.
But you've been flipping houses?
Yeah, most of my money is residual income and money in real estate. And I've been working really hard and not actually making any money in the last year and a half, pretty much. So somewhere along the line, I lost the confidence in the ability to actually generate money for myself.
Let's go back to the 10,000 a month and 50,000 a month.
Yes.
Okay. If you had that and you were doing the coaching, is there anything else? First of all, is there anything else that would be important for you to achieve within the realm of your coaching business?
Personally, I'd like to complete my book, 10 years in the making on that. Also, I would make a couple of films because I produce and act, so I want to continue in that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Date someone that's really amazing that I want to invest time in.
Nice. Great. If you had all this in just the way that you'd like to have it, what would that do for you?
I would feel absolutely wonderful because I consider myself to be, even where I am now, even when I am coaching and, the lack that I've been feeling, I love inspiring people and actually feeling confident in my abilities and feeling accomplished. That would just really make a difference for everybody else that I'm making a difference for.
Awesome. And if you had all this in just the way that you'd like to have it, what would be the best part about it all?
That I continue to play and create and do all the juicy things that I love.
Nice. Awesome. Anything else?
I don't think so.
Okay. And what do you think are the biggest challenges that could be slowing you down, standing in the way, or stopping you from being able to get where you want to go?
A lot of time on my hands and that 80-20 thing. I definitely focus a lot of time on things that are not generating income. They're all for later on investments.
Okay. What else do you think? Could be-
Everything's just commission-based, even with real estate, even with acting. So.
Okay. What else do you think could be slowing you down, standing in the way, or stopping you from moving forward and taking action and doing all the things you need to do to get your business to $10,000 a month and then $50,000 a month?
Clarity on the kind of business that I want to be running would be a really good one.
Yeah. What else?
Clarity, I already have momentum. Clients would be
Yes.
good.
Yeah. Great. You mentioned lost confidence
Yeah.
in your ability to generate money.
Yeah.
Tell me more about that.
So I've been working for other people, and even in my real estate flipping stuff, it was all family business. So, I buy, I invest, and then I, Airbnb, I'm doing various things, but it's, nothing is a steady check coming in. So somewhere along that, I started feeling like, why am I not good enough to be out there and, just making money the way that I know that I can. I just haven't had a clear direction as to which direction I want to go, because I'm actually good at a lot of different things and I'm trying to bridge them together.
How much of it is lack of a clear direction, and how much of it do you think is, fear of doing the wrong thing or something?
I did put a ceiling on myself for a while because I did invest a lot of time in acting, for example. And when it didn't get to where I wanted it to go, I lost confidence in that and then just shifted gears. I went to, financial planning. I went into this, I went into that. And then I would lose interest because it wasn't feeding my passion. So, what was the question again?
Well, let's, I'm not sure. I forgot already.
Yeah.
But I have a different question, which is it really that you lost passion for it, or that it just wasn't producing enough success?
With insurance and financial planning, it just wasn't passionate enough for me.
Yeah. I could
feel-
see that.
Yeah.
Any insurance salespeople? Any insurance people in here? No.
Yeah.
I never did it, but I coached people who did, and I'm like, oh.
I mean, it was wonderful learning about it, and I got everybody set up in my life, and then I was like, okay, now that I learned this, I just didn't see it as a long-term thing.
Yeah.
I saw it as a step towards something that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So that actually gave me more confidence, even though I stepped away from it.
Is coaching really one of those things you want to do, or is it kind of one of those intermediate things like selling insurance?
I actually love coaching. It's kind of the role. I've been a guide and healer and coach many different times. I did courses where I had 5 coachees at once, and I absolutely loved it. I mean, that's where it's one of the things that really make me feel really alive, like seeing people, break that ceiling and have breakthroughs. So I want to do that more.
What's more fun, that or acting?
I can't really say. They both feed me in similar ways.
Yeah.
It's the empathic part of me, that connection with people, in my acting, to get someone to see a part of themselves by stripping away the masks and seeing something that's possible. It's the same exact thing, from art to healing to coaching.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds beautiful, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Well, I see big things for you.
Yeah. I do too.
Yeah. Do you ever do any speaking?
I have. I see myself taking a public role. It's like right now I just feel like all the tools that I've been accumulating along the way are taking me to a certain direction.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So everything that has come before has really prepared you for what's coming next.
Yeah, and it's way bigger than I even know
Yeah.
it to be, and it's confronting and exciting at the same time.
Nice. Yeah. Is there anybody in here who would like to just be able to step in and have a business, maybe not the same niche, maybe a different niche. Maybe for you it's dating. Well, most people in here it's business probably, but some people it might be something else. But if you could just step in and you get to show up and lead live events and coach clients who are paying you tons of money, and like if you could step in and have my business, who here would like that? Would be fun for you. You would enjoy it. Okay. Anyone feel like, no, I don't want to do that? Okay. Interesting. Is it just the speaking part or some other part of it? Not your focus. Okay. Yeah. Well, that's good. Know your focus. Well, one of the things that I teach people is how to build, not just how to get clients, but how to build something bigger, how to build what I call a coaching business empire. And a coaching business empire is what I have. So I don't just coach clients, but I also lead live events. We have over 100 people here. I have actually an event called Coaching Business Empire coming up in July, and we're going to have 500-600 people at that event. And then of course I've got best-selling books like Get Clients Today, and then I've got which I self-published. I have 3 self-published #1 best-selling books, but I have a book with Hay House coming out in August, which I'm really excited about. And then I have online training programs. So the 4 pieces of, don't do this. Don't do this during intro sessions. But I've got, okay, that's something we did with our mastermind. Ignore that. That's for parenting stuff. Ignore that. Ignore that. Oh, we wasted a piece of paper. We need that. There it is. No, that's not it. Darn it. Next one. It's always in the last place you look. So anyway, these are 4 aspects of a coaching business empire. We have one-on-one coaching that both maybe you do, as well as building a coaching team, having best-selling books, online training programs or info products. Like we have free sessions that sell. We do $2 million a multi-million-dollar launch every year. We have our live events. This is what I would call a coaching business empire. So, if you want to go beyond just the one-on-one coaching and build up all this stuff, they all really work well together, and they help you build something really awesome and amazing. Okay. So, anyway, how would you feel about building something like that?
So as an empire, meaning I have other coaches underneath me, and I'm training them or doing live events.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely can see myself doing live events.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not really sure to what capacity yet.
Yeah. Who here can see Olga leading her own live events?
Yeah.
Okay, did you see that? Hold on, keep those hands up high.
Yeah.
Nice. Your acting skills would come really in handy when leading live events. Yeah.
True story. Mm-hmm. True story.
Yeah. Yeah, because one of the keys to being a great presenter is being able to be a little outrageous, or even a lot outrageous, right? So, I don't ever see myself acting in any way when I'm up on stage, but I do see myself getting a little crazy. A little bit. Okay, so the challenges that we were talking about were some lost confidence and feeling lack, time management and getting, focused, yes. And then clarity about what you should be doing and what direction you should be going.
Yeah, that's becoming more clear for me. That's not the biggest one. I just, I think that's why I'm here, just so I can, my niche and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you think is the biggest inner challenge that might be holding you back?
Besides time management? I think that's a huge one for me.
Sure.
Oh.
Okay. All right. And what would you say these challenges, what impact would you say these challenges are having on your ability to grow your business?
Things are on a standstill in the sense that I focus a lot of time and energy on things that are not really paying me. Even my house, I have events here and there, and I love it, and it's amazing because I'm bringing musicians and healers and, creatives to me and throwing events for people, but that's not a sustainable business. It's just something fun and exciting I get to do in my house that pays for some extra things that go back into the home.
Yeah. What if you could turn those gatherings into client giving and turn them into clients, basically, the people who show up? What if you could turn some of those people into clients and turn this thing that you do for fun into a lead generating system and a client getting system?
That's the idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you already have that idea.
Yeah.
You just don't know how to make it happen yet.
Yeah, I haven't started doing that yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you said that the impact that the challenges are having are that you said something about standing still, and then you're doing this stuff and it's not paying off. And
yeah, I notice myself I've been noticing things that happen to my body. I'll get confronted and I'll get tired and I feel like I want to shut down.
Yeah. Okay. What kind of things trigger that?
I guess trying something new, although I have been stepping out and trying a lot of things that are completely new lately, even though I feel these things in my body. So in the last year, I've taught workshops. That's something I've never done before.
Oh, great. So you already do this public speaking thing, kind of.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I've taught a couple of workshops.
What workshops did you teach?
So I have a training to basically, you use energetic work opening and closing energy centers in order to download frequencies so you can be more creative. Yeah. So
Cool.
yeah, you use qualities and you get to archetypes and things like that. So for an actor, usually you work from the inside out, the psychology of somebody. When I was 5, this happened to me. This is the complete opposite. You know, so you're using energy and bringing it into your body. And it's powerful, it's healing, it shifts everything, and it unlocks a lot of creative juices in people.
Nice.
Yeah.
So do you think that would be useful for business owners?
Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. So it's not just for actors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. So you said you've been taking action even though you felt kind of tired or shut down.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think it impacts how much action you're taking or the quality of the action you're taking if you're feeling tired or shut down?
Yes. I have the sense of the feeling that I could be doing more, or I could be focusing my energy in a more useful way.
Yeah. Okay. All right. If you could overcome these challenges and flow freely towards your goals, what would that do for you?
Oh, wow, that would be amazing. Sky's the limit. There's so many things I want to do, and I am excited about not putting things in compartments and just, doing them all, like dating and just continuing to write my book and also coaching. I think the challenge has been, which garden do I cultivate more? Right now I feel financial garden is a good one for me.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What have you found most valuable about our time together so far?
I love the triangle, the cake.
Okay, let me start that again.
Okay.
Let me be clear. What have you found most valuable about our time together?
Oh, right now.
Here. Yes, so far. Yeah.
I think for me, it's really going to the heart of what is confronting. And I came up here feeling really confronted, and
Yeah.
I like that I didn't just sit down and hide.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, here I am. I'm feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. You are, you're disarming, and that's what I love. Like, I feel safe within this conversation to open up. So thank you for that.
You're welcome. Yeah. What do you think think about this for yourselves. What do you think makes her feel safe? Okay, just make notes. We'll debrief it later. Okay? Okay. I have a program designed to help people overcome these challenges and achieve these kinds of results and much, much bigger results. Would you like to hear a little bit about it?
Sure.
Okay. So when I work with people, there's 5 things I help them do. I help them clarify their vision and direction, which we already did some of that here, but we get even more clear about where specifically you're going and what you want to achieve even in more detail. I also help clients, first of all, does that make sense?
Yes. Yes, it does.
Okay, and does that sound like that would be valuable for you?
Yes.
Okay. The second thing I help clients do is to strategize their actions. So once we have that clear vision, we would work together to create a crystal clear plan of exactly what you need to do to get the results that you're looking for, so that you wake up every morning knowing exactly what to do that day to move things forward.
That puts the biggest smile on my face. Because, yeah, planning for myself is not my strongest thing. So, yeah.
Okay. And the third thing I help clients do is upgrade their skills. So there could be some skills that you might need to improve on. Could be, marketing or sales or leadership or time management, like you said, was one of the challenges, right? So helping develop those skills so that you can carry out your plan a lot more quickly and easily. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Does that sound like it would be valuable?
of course.
Okay. The fourth thing I help clients do is I help them to master their psychology, or I help them to optimize their environment. And what that means is I help people set things up so that it's easier to be successful by removing friction in your environment, distraction, both in your physical environment, in your social environment, in your mental environment, so that you have things are really you can flow smoothly towards what it is that you want to achieve. Does that make sense?
Sounds like self-care, just putting the right rituals in place to win,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Good enough. Yeah, that's great.
Right?
Close enough, yeah.
Close enough.
I might take more time to explain this. And honestly, as I'm doing this right now, I think I would do this with my clients, but I'd probably leave this one out. Next time we teach free sessions at Cell, we're going to just do 4 things to help our clients get results.
Wait, what's the 5th one?
Yeah, so the 5th one, though, so the 5th one is mastering psychology. So I help clients master their psychology. And what that means is all that stuff that you're feeling in your body that makes you feel tired or shut down, we would resolve those things so that you would think about all these things that you want to do and you would just feel peaceful and inspired to go do them. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Does that sound like that would be valuable?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, any questions about any of those things?
No, not at the moment. Thank
Okay.
you.
So I work with clients. How I work with clients these days is really I just do a 1-day intensive with them. So we can just dive deep and work through, do all 5 of those things together in 1 day and get you ready to rock. And I also include 2 30-minute follow-up coaching sessions. Does that make sense?
So 1 day is all it takes, kind of?
Well, you might need additional support beyond 1 day, but 1 day will give you like rocket fuel to launch to the next level.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. I also include a year of one-on-one coaching with one of the coaches on my team. So not only will you get the support from me, but you'll also have support from one of my coaches all year long. And all of my coaches have been able to get their own high-paying clients, and they're all trained and certified in my healing modality that I teach called Instant Miracle. So they'll be able to help you in really deep, powerful ways. Does that sound good?
Yes.
So we'll do all 5 of those things together in 1 day and get you rocking, and then my team will take you and work with you all year long, and then you'll have 2 sessions with me in addition to that, where if you want to talk to me specifically, that we can do that too. How does that sound?
It sounds wonderful.
Great.
Yeah, my mind's like, how much is this?
Great. Okay. So, do you have any other questions besides how much it is?
I want to know more about the inner miracles.
Instant Miracle?
Instant miracles work and what that entails.
It seems to be the deepest, most powerful healing technique that I've personally come across. It was gifted to me by my spirit guides, and I've done it a few times for you already while we've been here, while you've been up here.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Basically, when something needs healing, I take these healing breaths, and by doing so, somehow it energetically reaches over and pulls out the things that are causing problems for people. And I've found them to be extremely powerful for helping people release fears, doubts, limiting beliefs. It's also helped people eliminate physical issues. People have been freed from fibromyalgia, chronic back pain, hearing loss, vision loss. Somebody just posted a couple days ago that they went to the doctor after attending our events. A few months later, they went to the eye doctor, and the doctor was like, "Why is your prescription just got reduced?" So, anyway, super powerful stuff, and that's what I do, and it's one of the things I teach, and it's actually the name of my upcoming Hay House book. It's called Instant Miracle.
Amazing. Yeah, I keep my attention is on that. When I first heard it and somebody explained a little bit about it, I energetically am very, very drawn to it.
Nice.
As a healer and also as a coach. I feel like that's my direction.
Fantastic. Well, you'll be getting lots of Instant Miracle work, both in our one day and with your coach all year long. And as a extra surprise, actually I'll say, well, I guess may as well say it now, but it would have been smarter for me to say it later. But anyway, I have a training I do called Instant Miracle Mastery, where I teach the technique and a few others that I use. Basically, there's 2 main techniques I use all the time, and a couple others that I use. Actually, all 4 I use a lot. And so we have an event called Instant Miracle Mastery, and we sell that event for $10,000. And if you decide to join me today and work with me in this program that we just laid out, I'll include it at no extra charge. How's that sound?
Excellent.
Nice. Okay, any other questions besides what the investment is?
No, that's pretty much. I want to know how much, and I want to see if I can make it work.
Great. The investment, you may have heard me mention that it's... What?
Oh, I heard.
Oh, she heard. So the investment is $100,000, and you can pay that over time. So you can make payments, or you can full pay, and we do have a full pay discount. So if you pay the entire amount up front, it's just $79,997.
That's a nice discount.
Yeah. Or you can make 10 payments of $10,000 each. Which of these feels like the best option for you?
Well, I mean, if I were to do something like this, I would be making payments.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. If you were?
Yeah, if I was.
Okay. And on a scale of 0 to 10, how much would you like to sign up and join me and work with me?
Removing the financial concern?
Sure. Let's start there.
Yeah, let's start with a 10.
So 10?
That would be incredible, yeah.
Okay, great. And what would it take for you to step up and go for it right now?
Yeah, probably already existing clients in place, positive cash flow. Yeah, which makes me feel like this is a premature conversation.
Okay, what if working together could get you all the clients to be able to pay for the investment in working with me?
I could see how that could happen. It's just way beyond what I can invest right now. Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes we make decisions based on the past. It's like this is where I've been versus this is where I'm going, right? So how many clients would it take for you to be able to afford this investment, do you think?
A lot.
Okay. If you had clients that were signing up to work with you for either $10,000 if they full paid for the year, or $1,000, $12,000 if they paid monthly, right? How many of those clients would you need?
10.
Okay. So 10 clients would cover the entire investment, right? All right. And if you could get, let's say, 3 clients in the first month, and maybe one of them does a full pay for the whole year, right? So that you're not even paying me out of your money, you're paying me out of the money that your clients will be paying you. What are your thoughts about that?
That it's a huge leap of faith.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. And is it one that how do you feel about making that leap of faith?
I feel like it would be kind of crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Have you ever done anything crazy?
Yes, I have actually.
Have you ever done anything crazy that really worked out and was awesome?
Yes, but it's been a while. The last couple of crazy things that I did ended up being like, yeah, wow, regroup.
Okay. Yeah. So the last few crazy things, but you've done other crazy things that did work out really
Sure,
well?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this could be one of those things.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you think about moving forward and getting started right now, what does that feel like?
Liberating.
Wow. And when you think about actually signing up and filling out the paperwork and putting down a credit card right now, how does it feel?
That part doesn't feel liberating.
Yeah, that's okay.
So my conversation is somebody that does invest in something like this already makes a lot of money, and they've been making a lot of money, and they don't have debt, and yeah, that's
Right, there's somebody, not you.
the opposite
Somebody
of
else.
where I am right now today.
Yeah. Hey, Sarah, can you get the one-on-one sign-up form? You know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. Can you grab one for me right now? Thank you. Not
do you have
for you to
any-
sign up or anything
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that, just so you can see it.
Sure, I
See
would
what it
like
looks
to
like?
see it.
Okay. What were you going to ask, though?
I'd like to know if you have any other types of programs besides just this.
Yeah. Yeah, of course I do. Yeah, but before we go there, would you be interested in me helping you get through any fears about moving forward with working together, even if you don't ultimately move forward? Like, wouldn't it be great to be free of that? This way you could make the decision from a place of peace and clarity?
Yes. Yes, please.
Are you up for that? Okay. So it sounds like there's a part of you that wants to move forward, and there's a part of you that's scared, yeah? Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. So just to answer your question, I tend to get people on 2 sides that are hiring me. Either people who are already crushing it, and that they want to have a VIP day with me to help just pour some jet fuel onto the fire and really take things to the next level. And then I also get people who are newer, like yourself, who just don't want to spend years trying to, stop and start and try to figure this out and go this direction, that direction, and all that stuff. And they just want to, take off like a rocket ship. So Go ahead. Were you say something? Yeah. No? Yeah. No? Yeah. Well, the only reason I had her bring this out here was to help make it feel more real for you, because I want to push whatever scary buttons that come up for you. I want to help bring those up. Like what most people might do is like, ooh, like seeing this might make her scared. I want to hide that, right? Until she says yes and she wants to sign up, or if she did, which she may or may not, looking highly unlikely that she's going to sign up at this point, doesn't it? So most people would be like, let's keep that out of the way. Let's keep her feeling as more calm as possible. But I want to elevate her anxiousness so that we can resolve it. That's how I feel about it. So I'm just going to put this right here, and you can check it out.
I'm touching it.
You can touch it. You can touch it. You can read it if you want. Actually, you know what? Let me have that back. I don't want you to read that yet.
I mean, the thing that's exciting is regardless if I sign up or not, that I'm willing to have a conversation about a game that's bigger than I've ever played. And I really love that.
Nice. I love that too. Let's give it up for Olga. Yeah. And
I'm really confronted.
yeah, of course. And she asked about other programs. And what would most people do? Say, of course I'll tell you about the other programs, but not me. And I'll tell you why. Because I see this huge, big, gigantic version of her that can achieve this, that she can afford this. Money doesn't come from her, money comes through her, from the divine source of all that is, that's unlimited. I will not see her small. I see her big. So as long as she's willing to see what happens if we work through some of this stuff, then I'm willing to. But at some point, maybe we will look at those other packages, perhaps. Right? But right now, let's go big. How does that feel to you?
My mind goes to all the things that have been in my sphere the last year and a half that I've been healing from and have kept me from playing games, whether they kept me or conveniently kept me, which I definitely am in a place to cross over. I mean, I'm like, do I have to cross over this big to feel, but yes, kind of. Yeah. Yeah.
When you think about actually moving forward and getting started and putting the first payment on a credit card.
It's a pretty big payment.
It is. Yeah. When you think about doing that, what feeling comes up for you? And where do you feel it in your body?
I guess I felt a little sigh of relief because I don't even have a credit card that has space in it at the moment. So I'm like, can I really do it? Probably not. So,
Well, let's assume you could.
okay.
Okay. And let's also assume that maybe I would break the first payment into 2 chunks. The first one would be like $6,500, and then you could pay the rest in a couple weeks or something. And then we get you rocking in your business, get you some clients, and then can make more payments.
It would be shifting, I guess, my conversations that I'm taking it from something else, like a real estate investment that I want to do, upstate New York, small family house that we've been really looking at investing in. Instead of feeling like I'm taking it from there and putting it in this, I like the feeling that I'm channeling money and more money will come through. Maybe I could even pay that house in full and not have to mortgage it,
Nice.
or at least pay it quickly.
Sure. Okay. When you think about actually filling this out, where do you feel that in your body?
I feel it in my heart and I feel it in my stomach.
Okay. Which spot is most intense?
In my heart.
Okay. So let's just be present to that without trying to change it or analyze it, without trying to make it go away. Just be really present to it. Send it love if you can. I know it's tough sometimes to send love to uncomfortable feelings. That's right. Good. Stay with it. Yeah. While you're being present to that, I'm going to see if I can do some instant miracle for you on it. And stay out of the mind, stay out of the story, just stay in the physical sensation. Just get really curious about the physical sensation. Just really notice what's going on there. Keep your attention on the most intense part of the most intense part. There you go. That's right. Stay with it. Yeah, stay out of the mind. Just stay in the body. Just notice the physical sensations.
I feel nauseous.
Okay? Just be present to that too. That's fine. What's happening in your body right now?
It's moved up,
Okay.
but I still feel it in my stomach.
Okay, let's focus on the stomach spot.
Yeah.
Put your attention on the most intense part of the most intense part. That's right. What's happening in your body right now?
I guess that my fear, looking at my fear makes me want to laugh. This is, yeah.
Okay. Stay with it. Keep your focus on the physical sensations. On a scale of 0 to 10, how intense is it right now?
7.
Okay, and how intense was it a few moments ago?
It was like a 9.
Okay, so it's gone from a 9 down to a 7. That's great. So just keep letting it be there. And just see if you can find the most intense part of that most intense part. See if you can tune in to the inside of that feeling. Just notice the physical sensations of it. Not the emotion of it, but the physical sensation of it.
The physical sensation feels like a block.
Yeah.
It's warm and it feels just blocked, like closed down, shut down.
See if you can find a little edge to the side of the feeling that will let you inside the block, inside of it. And get inside and notice what it feels like inside the block. That's right. What's happening now?
There's something really nice being on the inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like to be inside this barrier.
What's the intensity level?
Five.
Okay. Stay with it. That's right. Who here has heard of Instant Miracle before coming to this event? Okay. Who here has never heard of Instant Miracle before? Okay. All right. Well, when I'm taking those breaths, those are Instant Miracle breaths. Sometimes when people have a fear, it can just instantly resolve it. And sometimes it will just help reduce it and help speed up the rest of this, which is what she's doing on her side is called the peace process. And what I'm doing on my side is the Instant Miracle. And together, they can help someone get to peace around anything. We just don't know how long it'll take. It could take a few seconds, could take a few minutes, could take potentially hours. I've had very few things, but I've had a few things where I've had to do a lot of work on it over the course of several years. But I'm happy to report that those most difficult ones, too, have fully and completely resolved.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So, I guess doing what is most efficient and logical. I mean, could somebody go from not making any money to,
Yes. Does everyone? No. But can someone? Yes. I mean, I've helped clients go from 0 to 6 figures. The first 5 coaches that hired me to help them grow their business, I was able to help 4 out of 5 of them grow their business to over $100,000 a year within 18 months. One of them did it in 72 days. And now, there's been lots of people who've generated 6 figures in a matter of weeks even. In fact, someone in this room is not there, but she was at one of my events, and she was thinking about signing up for one of these really high, expensive programs with me. And she lost her job, and she has kids. She's back in. And I was like, hey, maybe, I said, you know what, maybe you shouldn't join the program. I mean, it's not for me to decide, but I'm like, maybe you shouldn't join it. And then she did, and she generated, I don't know, $100,000 plus. How fast? 34 days. In 34 days. So, doesn't mean everybody will, but it definitely means it's possible,
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay. When you think about actually signing up to work with me right now and actually putting your credit card info in and doing this for real, how does that feel?
I have that feeling of it being a premature conversation because I don't have a business yet.
Did you have a business yet, Stephanie? A little bit. So she had a little bit. You were playing? Okay. Well, maybe you have a little bit of a business yourself. You have these parties and people come over, and I bet some of those people could become clients.
Yes.
Okay. I want to take a poll of the audience. Who here thinks it would be a bad idea for her to sign up for this program? It's totally okay to raise your hand if you do feel that way. Ross does a little bit. Okay, now some honest. Good, great. So some people think
appreciate
not a
that.
good
Thank
idea.
you.
Okay, great. Great. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that, but we'll have to save that for later. Who here thinks she should do it? Okay, more people think you should than shouldn't, and more emphatic. I am in no way would I recommend that you move forward just
Good
because
idea.
of the,
Yeah, we should muscle test it.
okay, we can. Yeah, in no way I'm not taking a poll to try to influence you or that saying that you should sign up because more people think you should than shouldn't. I'm just curious to see what people think, you know. It's interesting for me. When you believe that the best thing that anybody could possibly ever do for themselves is to sign up for coaching with you, A, how much more confident are you going to be about your coaching and when you're talking to potential clients, right? Who here feels like they'd be even better at signing up clients if they had that level of confidence and certainty?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I have that. I believe it. Sometimes just making the decision and stepping up in such a big way will grow you in and of itself. You know? When people pay, they pay attention. I know for me, I had started Giftastic, and I was working at a job I hated. Giftastic was the gift certificate company, by the way. I had started Giftastic, and I was working at that other company, and I thought I only worked there for 4 months before I got it off the ground, and I was working there for a year. But guess what? I wasn't doing all the stuff I knew I needed to do. And when I hired my first coach, all of a sudden, all the stuff I'd been procrastinating, I was doing. I went from being like, you know, totally not in action to taking consistent, massive action every single day. Right? Just when you make a big commitment like that. So, I mean, that's not even counting the actual coaching, right? And the support and the expertise and the healing and all the, everything else. I believe her signing up would be the best thing that she could do. But just because I believe it doesn't mean she should do it, right? It's her choice. It's her decision. You know, if she believes it and if we both believe it, then we should probably figure out a way to make it work.
Yeah, I mean, what's going on in my mind, I absolutely see the value. So I'm being coached by somebody who, was coached through this program, and that's new. And even coming to this felt momentarily as a, yes, I'm confronted and this is what I have to do. There's something really amazing about even having this conversation that's, way beyond what I've produced ever. To purchase something, that would just be so crazy. But something about that the thought tickles me for some reason.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, you've probably made a lot of investments that were more than $100,000.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have.
Yeah. And going to college is, these days, more than $100,000, and then what does that prepare you for? A minimum wage job, unemployment, maybe a decent job that you don't love, where you don't get to be your own boss, where you don't get to operate in your zone of genius and do all the stuff you love and delegate all the stuff you don't.
Try getting a bachelor's in theater.
Yeah, even more. I mean, and then one of the greatest things about building a coaching business empire are things like, just today, while I was at lunch, the thing that makes me so happy is seeing my clients succeed. And I just today got a Facebook post from Estella Rodriguez, Jabril. Did you guys see that? Some of you guys, if you're in some of our groups, you may have seen that. Who saw that? Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm so grateful that my recent webinar has brought in a lot of free sessions that sell conversations, and I just landed a new client. So grateful. Yay. Congrats, Estella. I hope you're watching the live stream. And from Elaine, Nyberding. Probably pronounced that wrong, but I know Elaine. She's been to our events. I think, pretty sure. She posted a picture of a lucky cat that was waving its hand. Lucky cat waving hello and announcing Elaine just landed her first 6-month coaching client, full pay no less. On her first free sessions that sell, that wasn't a practice. Thanks to Christian Mickelsen for the script that shows TSW, which means this shit works, that's right. And great feedback and tips from my practice buddies. Oh, nice. And while I was here, I just got a text from my friend who I guess was here, and I didn't even know he came. Awesome. Yeah, Tiamo was here. I didn't even know that. Nice. Okay. Anyway, I want that for you guys. I want you to have, like, that's the greatest thing about, being in this doing the kind of work that we do as coaches. It's like you get to enjoy your job, and then you get to get thanked over and over again for it. Okay, so just for the sake of time, I think I'm going to sort of wrap things up a little bit. With scale 0 to 10, how close are you to feeling like you should just go ahead and sign up right now?
Like a 5. Like I'm at least thinking about it. That's big.
Great.
And that's usually a good telltale sign for me. So I just what stops me is the right now conversation. That I just wanna see how much I can generate just doing this and signing up in some of the programs and
all right.
maybe make some money first.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. I'm not going to do this just because I don't do this for my coaching. But let me just ask you this. If I were to say, just hypothetically, if I were to say that if you went ahead and signed up right now, even though you're only at a 5 and you're scared and you think you should generate money first and all that stuff, if I were to say that you could join now and I would let you sign up for half price.
It's still so crazy. I guess it's like, what's the difference? $50,000, $100,000.
Nice. Awesome. All right, let's go back to the 100.
It definitely makes it a lot easier. No. Now we can't go back. It's still a stretch. It does make a huge difference. Yeah.
It does make a difference?
Yes, it makes a huge difference.
So it's not the same.
It's not the same at all.
Okay, so if I were to say, if you went ahead, if you wanted to go ahead, I'm not saying I'm going to do this, but if I were to say, if you wanted to right now, that in this moment only, this would be the only chance to do it because after this, it's over. Mm-hmm. If I were to say that if you could sign up right now at half price, would you take it?
Would you be able to still do the first payment as a half thing? Like if I was doing it as payments, what would my first payment be?
It would be $5,000.
Yeah.
Are there people in the room who want to sign up for that offer?
What about the guys that said no earlier?
There are people in the room who want to jump at that right now.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, if we look at it that way, I'm like...
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Nice.
Instantly, I'm like buyer's remorse, and I haven't even bought anything yet. Yeah.
Are you really a yes? Are you enough of a yes to actually sign up right now?
Now I'm about an 8. Sorry, I know we're taking a lot of time.
No, this is exactly what people need to see, right? This is valuable? Yes. Okay.
So what am I getting again?
Nice. Great. Okay, so I mentioned I have a house I live in and a house that I work in. The house I live in we call the Mickelsen mansion, and the house I work in is called the Miracle Mansion. You can come down or out to San Diego and spend the day at the Miracle Mansion doing those 5 things we talked about, helping you create a crystal clear vision and direction for your business, create a strategic action plan so you know what you need to do every single day to grow your business, upgrade your skills so you get better at sales and marketing and all that, time management and all that good stuff, optimize your environment, and master your psychology so you can work through fears and doubts. Just like we're helping, that fear was like a 9, and then it went 7, then it went to 5, and all that stuff. We've been working on that.
Yes.
Any other fears that might, this is a big decision. If you can do this, right? If you can do this, if you get yourself to do this, you can get yourself to do most anything. So, first of all, this is good exercising of your courage muscle. Second of all, I'm kind of demonstrating that these are some of the techniques that we can use to help resolve any of the other stuff that you talked about that could be holding you back in the inner game. So that's what we would do. We'd spend a day together doing that. And we could either do 1 full day or we could do 2 half days. It might be better. You might prefer to do 2 half days. Come down, we spend 4 hours together, work, kick some major butt, and then you can go off. And for the whole year, you'll also be coached by one of the coaches on my team that's been able to get their own high-paying clients and is certified in Instant Miracle. And you'll get 2 more one-on-one phone sessions with me, half-hour sessions where we can touch in and touch base and work on stuff.
And the miracle.
And you'll get to come. And you'd get to come to Instant Miracle Mastery, the $10,000 live event. That's later this year. It's in December. Yeah.
Is that also an internet?
No, you
course
can
as well?
only get
Yeah.
that live. That one's live only. You'll also get access to all my other online training programs and basically everything you could possibly need. And you have 10 seconds to decide. Yeah, I did. Maybe I did. You've got 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7.
Muscle test this?
You want to muscle test
Yes,
it?
I would
Let me
love
have your
to.
arm.
I would love to muscle test.
Yeah. Say yes?
Yes.
There's a lot of jealous people in the room right now, by the way. And, okay.
I'm like, my mom's going to kill me.
Say no?
No.
And use the mic, please.
No.
Yeah, that's okay. We already got that. Okay, say yes?
Yes.
Say no?
No.
Okay. It's optimal for, you don't have to say this, I'll just say it and we'll test it. It's optimal for Olga to sign up for this one-on-one coaching offer. It's optimal for her to pass this up. It's optimal for her to do it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, here's the thing that you guys are going to all hate me for, is I really said, if I were to do this, and I can't do that. I can't do it. I can't do it. What's that? I can't afford it. I can't afford to spend a whole day. I know it sounds ridiculous for $50,000 or whatever to you guys, but I couldn't possibly take up a day of my time for a $50,000 session.
Yeah.
For somebody. Yeah, so for $100,000 I would do it, but for $50,000 I can't.
Well, it's interesting, though, because I
Yeah.
still feel like I've crossed
Nice.
that thing, so
Yeah.
I still appreciate the whole exercise.
Yes. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. So stay up here. And so I signed up a client for $50,000 for one day. That's pretty good, yeah? And I'll tell you, almost nobody would pass that up. Almost no one would turn that down.
Yeah.
Even people who have really big successful businesses like I do that I know do $25,000 VIP days. Like most people would take that. And maybe I'll talk myself into it later. No, just
I
kidding.
hope you do.
Yeah.